All right, good evening, everybody. Big happy Friday to everybody. Friday, February 15th. It's about 6:30 p.m. I'm not even going to attempt, we're obviously inside the tractor right now. I'm not even going to attempt to go outside because you won't be able to hear a darn thing. It'll be annoying. I just got back with a bale of sorghum. I was able to go fish it out. I don't know how. Just barely. If you caught yesterday's video, the alfalfa baleage, it's done till spring. I can't get out there. The sorghum, I was out there a whole bunch yesterday and packed down a real nice trail. Well, guess what? We got 3 to 4 inches of snow last night, which isn't a huge deal. We got a wind that wasn't fit for the damn devil. It was horrible, horrible. It still is. The amount of drifting that took place today is something that I have not seen for a long time. We're talking impassable roads, even in well-protected woods areas. It's unbelievable. Maybe the wind isn't too bad. I'm going to get out and I'm going to show you something, put things into perspective. And then we're going to hop in the tractor and we're going to take a little ride around the yard and the driveway, and I'm going to show you exactly how bad it is. I know there's people out there with worse in other parts of the country, but understand that we're having a significantly heavy snowfall, cold temperature year, more than what we're used to, and it's all you can do is laugh. That's all you can do. I mean, you can start drinking beer at 10 o'clock in the morning, but that's not going to do you any good. All right, the funny little thing I wanted to show you. I want you to take a look. You're looking at 42 buried calf hutches. I just kind of witnessed and noticed that myself today. Can you see the fence line? Immediately following morning chores, I started scraping snow and all these drifts. That pile's definitely grown. Now, to be honest with you, it's 23 degrees, which is usually beautiful. This wind is just awful. All right, I'm going to turn you around here. We're going to go for a ride. I'm going to show you the entrance of the cow yard. That had to be unburied this morning. I don't recall in my lifetime, unless I was too young to pay attention or give a damn, which is quite possible, the amount of drifting behind the barn, which I've stated before acts just like a tunnel. Yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about here. Cows are doing good. They don't care one iota about this weather. They're comfortable. Temperature's good. They couldn't care about the wind. They're doing good. They got some new bales of feed obviously tonight. Some really good second crop hay. That stuff that's kind of caramelized. Yeah. Now it started drifting over again. So you can, I don't know if this phone will justify it or not, but I want you to look at this cut, and of course this electric fence. And anybody out there saying I need to free that so the fence isn't on the snow, you're welcome to come on over and do the entire fence line system, because it doesn't matter. This was the cut I had to put in here, and of course that's the product of all the all the plowing. I'm probably going to hit this again tomorrow. A little bit of this is my fault. We got this big hump here. I should have been cleaning this up from the get-go. I didn't. And of course, the more you drive on snow, you pack it down, it basically becomes concrete. Cows are doing real good. Doing fair. Yeah, the reason I didn't push this away or this is I really got to watch it. Reason being, let's get sidetracked. Because here's the deal. I could get myself in a lot of trouble if this is not plowed correctly and accordingly. And God only knows what we're going to get yet to come. Here's the thing. We are roughly about 6 weeks. What is it? The 15th of February. It's half of February. March. Shit. We're 6 weeks away from corn silage. And scatting these cows up onto the South Hill for comfort. If this weather ever lets up. So I got to really watch what I'm doing back here, which is pretty packed anyway. Not being able to move much back here. Just enough we make it work. I can't be pushing this snow. We can only cross our fingers and hope that this dwindles down, melts down, and we'll go from there. But of course, I had to shovel all this out, plow it out, excuse me. And you can see the bank that started because of that. Well, from the farm entrance area and everything is what that's from. It's a couple of bales of hay sitting out there for somebody to come pick up. Somebody found themselves in a little bit of pickle with their horses, so I'm surprised they're not here yet and didn't pick that up. This wall is impressive. I don't care who you are. I don't remember banks that big ever in my lifetime. Front as well. Now where we can really get ourselves in trouble here is that is the immediate direction of the west. We get our west winds. This drifts awful bad. I ended up having to cut this twice today. Once this morning and then I don't know, it was about 1 o'clock. I went after everything with the bucket again. Of course, most of it gets pushed here and piled up, and then I start over again on this runway here, which you can see all the open territory immediately to the west. So you're going to get all that blowing snow and drifting over here. And pushing all the snow this way obviously creates this big bank here. And it's bad enough to where I'm pushing it across the road now too, which I don't ever remember doing. Coast is clear. We got some contractors up at the tower. They've been up there for a couple of weeks. They're doing something or other with, I believe it's a T-Mobile job, which, if I'm not mistaken, is AT&T for more reception or whatever have you. I'm not too sure. Yeah. And And then of course this driveway cuts off here to, of course, the small garage to the house. Well, I gave up on that weeks ago and said to heck with it, because it's hardly not needed anyway. Well, it's not needed. So of course I got a bank piled up there, and somewhere to turn around right here is why I keep this cleaned up. But yeah, that light's shining. You can definitely see that cut now. A lot of comments were flying on the last video, and rightfully so. I didn't explain myself very good about, you know, what the hell's wrong with you? Why, in your neck of the woods, why don't you have one of those 3-point hitch snow blowers? We do. It's an older John Deere model. Does a pretty damn good job. Those things don't cure all, folks. I'm here to tell you right now. I'll talk more about it here in a minute. Yeah, that'll give you an idea. And if anybody's questioning my plow truck, yes, it is blown up. And I really do not want to talk about it. I think what I'm going to probably do, in one shape, one way, form, or another, I think that's going to be sold this spring or summer. What a shame. And I believe I'm going to buy a new plow for the Chevy V plow, or I'll be honest with you, I like the straight 8s, straight plow 8-footers. I think it's because it's what I'm used to. Yeah, in fact, I'll show you the blower right now, so you don't think I'm joshing you. If you're going to be able to see in there, yeah. You're also going to see an unorganized machine shed. I don't know, can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see it. John Deere, I don't know what the model number is. 686. It does a good job in the event of an emergency, but that is all it's wanted for. And of course, by God, this year is an emergency. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't do the job that I like versus a bucket or a straight blade. But it's been used, especially for the driveway. But Alright, so anyway, according to weather, the wind is going to subside here this evening. And we're actually looking at 5 or 6 days straight of no snow according to the weather outlook. You know how that goes. And I sure hope so. We kind of need a little bit of a break here. I'm hoping for some milder days coming. And if that's the case, I'm going to be shuffling back and forth with sorghum bales and dry hay bales tomorrow. The alfalfa is done until spring. I'm just going to have to do it singly. I can't bring a wagon out there. I barely made it with just a tractor. In fact, I'm still in disbelief that I got one. Brought it back to the farm. But yeah, some people were questioning the 3-point snowblower. Why not, you know, blow yourself a path to your bales? If I was in emergency mode, yes, absolutely. If I was in emergency mode, I'd do it with a damn hand shovel. You have to do what you have to do. We're not in emergency mode. Because of the dry hay, it is where it is at the bale yard, which is getting kind of rough too, but it is accessible. And then with the sorghum that I'm still able to get, I'm okay that the baleage, the alfalfa baleage, is going to sit. The heifers are going to hate it, but they're sure going to love it come springtime again. Okay, it is Friday, folks. I have a lot going on. That's my sorry butt excuse. I'm not fully prepared in a very honorable way to do a shout out Friday. I don't have the information in front of me. I do know where I want to go with this week, but I don't have it in front of me because I really didn't put any time in it. I didn't have much time today, but I can guarantee it's gonna follow tomorrow. And tomorrow I plan on I'm gonna be zipping back and forth with bales, especially sorghum, and I can guarantee a video of you seeing getting through that snow. It's awful. It's god awful. But you have to do what you have to do. Happy Friday, happy weekend, everybody. I've got a headache, and I know how to cure that. It is Friday. It's been a long week. I'm sick and tired of the snow. It's called Bush Light. I'm now on a boycott of another beer with the initials BL. I am on the bandwagon of the whole, they don't support the farmers and the corn syrup, so therefore I'm not going to support you. Leave your comments if you think I'm incorrect. I think we all know what I'm talking about. It has to do with the Super Bowl commercials and, of course, everything else to follow. I'm seeing a lot of write-ups on it, and I don't know. I think that's supposed to mean something to us. Yeah, I don't care if you're just a beef farmer. Excuse the just, you know what I'm saying. Or if you're actually a grain farmer. Farming in general, I think that's supposed to mean something to us. My deep apologies for anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about right now. I really don't want to blast products or their names anyway, so I really don't want to say it. But I think most of you understand what I'm trying to say. Folks, that's about it. Happy Friday to you. Stay tuned tomorrow for a video or two, and I promise you a shout out video, and we'll have a little bit of fun. Stay warm. Have a good evening. Talk to you sooner and later.